All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys had a good weekend. All right, so let's look for our buyers for the week. Let's look for our buyers for the week. So let's start with V75. All right, V75. Okay, let's go to our daily time frame and see what we have. All right, so on my daily time frame, I actually had this. I had these buyers. Let me take this out. Sorry, I'm always working, so my workspace is my chat is always very dirty. So I had these buyers, but you can see price broke above this previous resistance level. So this is no more my buyers. This is no more my buyers. All right, where is the next structure that I can find? This is the next structure. So I have my sweep, I have my protected high, and I have my liquidity. So I'm expecting price to come into this. I'm expecting price to tap into this other block that don't get retested and sell down to the lowest point my price got to before making its way to POI. All right, so I'm still looking at buying this market. I'm still looking at buying V75 till it gets here. All right, so that's all I have for that. Let's check 75S. 75S. I had this POI. Sorry guys, my screen is just there's a lot going on. Let me take out most of these things. All right. So uh, I had this, but price did not tap into it. I had this bias price. I was expecting price to come down into it and tap into it and then buy up, right? But that did not happen. So for now, let's see what's the reason that price is selling from here. So for now, let's not frustrate. So for now, I have nothing here. I have nothing on V75S. I have nothing on V75S. Although I'm still waiting for price to. I will still be waiting for price to come down into this zone. But right now, I have nothing on V75S. Let's check 25. All right, V25. So I've just been selling V25. I haven't had a trade, but I haven't had a trade. I had a setup that actually sets me up. You can see this. Well, I actually did not take this trade because I was still waiting for a break of structure, which it just gave it, which price just gave that to me now. Price just gave me a break of structure. All right, so you can see what happened. Price started, it actually came into POI and then it started selling. Then for some reasons, like I said, if you're on my locking group, I actually told them that I'm not going to take this trade yet. That I'm waiting for a break of structure to happen. And price actually came back. Basically, anyone that took this trade, right? I saw someone on Twitter that actually took this trade, and the trade actually took the person out. All right, so price are just giving us a break of structure now. So I will be looking to give you guys a free trade. Let me give you guys a free trade. All right. So this is first setup for the week. So it's good to always join sessions. All right, so this is our first trade for this week. This is the first trade for this week. This is our first trade for this week. So if you don't have an account, better go and fund your account and take this trade. If you don't know how to get confirmation, but you have to wait for price to come here. Once price tap into, you have to wait for confirmation. Now, if you don't know what confirmation is, I made a video. It's on the channel, it's on my channel, so I made a video. Go and learn how to get confirmation so that you'll be able to take this trade on your own. Those on the general group. All right, let's check the next thing. V10. Let's see what we had on our buyers. All right, I think I did this one last week. I had this last week. So basically, I will still be waiting for price to come and tap into this zone for me to be able to sell. So this is the buyers that we have for this week. What's the next one? Okay, V10S. I did this last week. I did a lot, almost all of this last week already. You can check the last week outlook, weekly outlook for last week. All right, so as you can see, price is actually coming into this zone. So anybody that knows what he's doing, actually look for sales. But I will not advise you to look for sales if you don't know what you're doing. You get me? So just wait for price to come here. I mean, once price stops here, also I have a video that will let you know when you can start looking out for buys. All right. So for now, this is what I have for V10S. Waiting for price to come here, give me a confirmation so I can go down to my 1 hour time frame and look for entries and look for structure basically. All right, let's check the next one. 25S. Okay, I had this on 25S since last week, but price has not tapped into it. But I can try to see what price wants to do, which let me share with you guys. So price wants to use this other block. I'm seeing price using this other block. Let me take this one out. So I'm seeing price using this other block to actually sell. Very soon I will only be giving swing trades. Like I would only be giving even 1 hour. I'm already start thinking of sending only trades on daily time frame. But it's also you guys' account size. Your account size might not allow you to do that. Might not allow you to take trades on the daily time frame. But I'm looking at a point where I'll look for the first entry, and once we have that first entry, we'll hold that trade to the end. Do you understand? Because there are so many trades. Let's see, like there are so many buyers that has been playing out, and we just keep entering and leaving the trade. And maybe even when we want to come back to the trade, let's say we want to come back to the trend, and then maybe we not hit SL or something like that. When we shall just hold the trade from the beginning to the end. So I'm looking for. I'll start sending setups, one setup for a particular buyers, right? And that's it. So yeah, so what I'm seeing price doing is price because we have our sweep at that block and we have liquidity. So I'm looking at price coming here, sell down to the lowest point. All right, and then we have another buyers here. So price will actually come and tap into these buyers to actually start buying. So for now, this is what I have on V25S. Let's check what's next. For this one, I don't really have anything here. I have nothing on V100. V100 is still confused. All right, this is V50. The one that I just okay, actually I just made a video of this. So we actually hit TP. Now this is the reason. I have my sweep. You can see here we do not have this other block has been retested already. This other block has been retested. Okay, let's actually do something for people that are always confused. All right, on how to find their order block. I want to find their buyers, right? So this is where price is currently at. Now let's keep going. This order block has been retested already. In fact, price even broke above the resistance level. Where's the next order block? This is the next order block. And as you can see, price has already retested it. Now, after here, where's the next order block? This is the next order block, this green candle. Price has already retested it. After here, where's the next order block? This is the next order block. Price has already retested it. After this one, where's the next one? This is the next one. Price already came to retest this order block. After this one, where's the next one? This is the next order block. Price has already retested it. After here, where's the next order block? This is the next order block. Sorry, guys. This is the next one. As you can see, price tried retesting it, but it did not happen. Instead of that, price gave us liquidity and gave us a second break of structure. So that is how you trail and look for the right order block to use. All right. So this is the order block. This is the most recent order block that price has not retested. Right. After here, where's the next order block? Price has already retested this other block. Price has already retested this other block here. Even this one. So this is the only other block in this whole zone on the daily time frame that price has not retested. And then we now have a sweep. We now have our complete structure here. We have a sweep, we have a protected high, and we have our liquidity inducement. So expecting price to come into this zone to sell down. So for here, I will just be looking out for buys. Now, why did I take this buy? Let's go down to my. If you guys notice, I sent this buy on a 1 hour time frame. I just wanted to confuse you people a bit. I wanted to confuse my enemies. Not sorry, I don't mean that you guys are my enemies, but I just wanted to confuse some people a bit. All right, so you can see there's really no other block here. Somebody might just say, but he used to say, where is the other block? Where is the other block? There's really no other block here on the 1 hour time frame. This trade was actually on my 2 hour time frame. Let's go to it so I can see clearly. All right, you guys now see it clearly. This is an actual order block. Why is this the other block that I took? Same thing you do on your higher time frame, the same thing you do on your lower time frame. Look at this is the first order block. Price has already retested it. This is the next order block. Price has already retested it. This was the next order block. Price already came and retested it. This is the next order block. Price came and retested it. Now this is the next order block. Price tried coming back to it. But what happened? Instead of that, price gave us liquidity. So we're expecting price to come into this zone and buy up to the highest point price got to. Now, this trade was this structure. This is our type B setup. We have type A, the complete setup, and we have our type B. If you don't know what I'm saying, go to my channel. You find all those things there. All right, so that's why I was able to buy this trade and TP hits. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. All right, V50S. What do we have on V50S? So I have this order block liquidity. So I'm expecting price to sell down to this zone. Well, let's actually see. I think there was a trade there and price. Let's see what happened. I noticed something like that last week. Synthetic Indices price has been playing solely. Price has not been respecting structure. All right, because there's no reason for price to actually sell from this zone from here. Because the previous move, there is nothing here. There is nothing here, so there's no reason for price to actually start selling from here. This was the right place price was supposed to sell because we even had our structure here. Sweep break to the upside, liquidity, second break. Price was just supposed to come tap into it and move. But this is what happened instead. And price, what I'm just seeing right now is that price has actually given us this, and this is our liquidity. All right, so remember why we are selling, because our bias is telling us that it's telling us to sell. All right, so you can see how I get setups. It's very simple, very, very simple. I'm going to take this one out because it did not hold, and I can't see a reason for it not to hold. Okay. All right. So yeah, you can only start selling this market if price comes here, retest this other block, and then break this previous support level. Then you take your sell and put your stop loss above here. But for now, leave it alone. For now, just leave it alone. All right. So let me look at the next one. What do we have? This is V100S. V100S. All right. So we had this bias, but I don't like the fact that price closed below this previous. You can see price broke below it, so this might not hold. If this does not hold, I have another bias here. This second one, I have this next bias. All right, let's look. Let's check the next thing. What's this one? 31S. All right, 31S. 31S. We can start looking out for sales. You guys can actually start looking out for sales. Remember I had this bias. Let me show you on the other side what's happening. So I have my other block, this very big candle, and I have my liquidity here. So I'm expecting price to come here, and that's what price just did. So you can start looking out for sales. There should be POI around this zone. Let's check. It's too far. Price might not get here. This should have been the POI, because you have been here. This is your sweep, break to the upside, liquidity somewhere here. Then price supposed to come and tap into it and go back down, but there's no liquidity, so we don't have anything there. This is the last one, so I can let you guys go. All right, there's something here. Okay, I had this bias. All right, so like I said, waiting for both. There's a reason why price actually sold from here. Let's check. Okay. So price sold from here. That was been a sniper entry, because this is your order block and this is your liquidity. But again, this might now hold because price has broken this level. Price has broken this level. So our buyers might not. So this is where our TP was supposed to be. But let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So this is all I have. I'm going to do other ones and maybe send them to the group. I'm going to do other ones and maybe send them to the group for you guys. All right. So this is all I have for this week, and I hope with this few points of mine, you guys have been able to learn something.